Welcome to Cape Independence Minutes. Clear insights on the Cape's journey towards self-determination.
Hi, I'm Joan Swart, and today I'd like to briefly walk you through the 10 steps to Cape independence, a clear and democratic roadmap for how the people of the Western Cape can take control of their own future. Now, before we dive in, let me say this. Everything starts and ends with public support. Independence isn't decided by politicians, it's decided by people like you and me. When the majority of citizens stand together, every other step becomes possible. Step one is preparation. This is where it all begins. We focus on raising awareness, building public understanding, and growing international interest in our cause. The goal is to get more people involved, informed, and motivated to stand up for the Cape's right to self determination. Step two is exploring and creating draft plans. Once support grows, we start developing practical plans how our government, economy, and services will work in an independent Cape. Importantly, this process is open and transparent, inviting public participation so that ordinary people can help shape the Cape's future. Step three is gaining political and electoral representation. We need voices inside our local and provincial governments who speak for independence. The more representation pro independence parties have, the stronger our case for greater autonomy and eventually full sovereignty. Cape Exit NPO is not a political party, but for that reason, we formed a coalition with pro independence parties that support the process. Step four is holding a referendum. This is the heart of the process. Every registered voter in the Western Cape gets a chance to say yes or no to independence. A clear yes vote gives us a democratic mandate, the legal and moral authority to move forward. Step five is forming a transition government and starting negotiations. Once the people have spoken, a transition council or representative body begins talks with the national government. The aim is peaceful, cooperative separation, because independence achieved through dialogue is independence that lasts. Step six is developing a new constitution and policy framework. This is where we built the foundation of a new republic, one based on freedom, equality, merit, and non racialism. Every citizen will have the right to participate in shaping this constitution, which will protect our values and guide our governance. Step seven is refinement and implementation of practical plans. Here, we put earlier ideas into action, from energy and water management to tax collection and public services, all managed efficiently within the Western Cape for the benefit of its people. Step 8 is protection of borders and national key points. A nation must protect its borders and critical infrastructure. This means setting up proper immigration systems, customs, and security to ensure safety, stability, and prosperity. Step 9 is international recognition. Once we have a clear public mandate, we can approach other nations and international bodies for recognition. The world supports democracy, and when our independence reflects the will of our people, recognition will follow. Step 10 is reaching a separation agreement or declaration of independence. The final step is the formal act, either through an agreed settlement with South Africa, and if that fails, through a unilateral declaration of independence backed by the people's vote. So that's the full journey, 10 clear, achievable steps. But remember, none of this works without you. Every signature, every conversation, and every shared post adds momentum. Together, we can make the dream of a free, fair, and prosperous Cape Republic a reality. Thank you for your support, and let's keep building our future step by step.